ఆన్ చెయ్యి. ఆఫ్ లో ఉన్నారు, వీడియో ఆన్ చేయండి అంటున్నా. ఒక్క సెకండ్ అట్లే ఉండండి, ఫోటో తీస్తా. అనీషా వీడియో ఆన్ చేసుకో, ఈ మధ్యలో వస్తారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ మా, ఆఫ్ చేసుకోండి ఇంకా. Why use the DAC? For what purpose? What is the functioning of DAC? What is the full form of DAC? What is the full form of DAC?
Digital to analog converter, madam.
Yes, good. Digital to analog converter. We know that one only. మనకు అంతవరకు మాత్రమే తెలుసు. DAC అంటే ఏమి, డిజిటల్ టు అనలాగ్ కన్వర్టర్. దాని కన్వర్షన్ ఏ విధంగా చేస్తాము, ఇంటర్ఫేసింగ్ విత్ ద 8051. And already we observe how to write the program for DAC also. Here specifically waveform generation using DAC. Waveform. How many waveforms we know? How many waveforms? Sine wave, triangular wave,
Square wave.
Square wave. Is it not? And next spikes also we know. Already ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనకు వచ్చి ఉన్నాయి, ఈ 4 waves. So sine, triangular or ramp wave, square wave or spike waves, how to generate? By using the DAC 0800 interfacing with the 8051. We know first digital to analog converters. DAC is nothing but a digital to analog converter. It is mainly used the purpose of convert digital quantity to analog quantity. Digital quantity to analog quantity. And next, it produces an output proportional to the input. Input ni base cheskoni input ki proportional ga manaki em vastundi, we get output. The most widely used DAC chip IC is DAC number 0800 and 0809, 0808 also. The chip is also used to generate different waveforms. And next, all the features of DAC 0800 as same as earlier class what we learned. It is an 8-bit DAC and fast settling time is 100 nanoseconds. And the conversion technique, we have the 2 techniques in the DAC for our syllabus. One is the R2R ladder network and the second one is the binary weighted. Among these 2, we use here R2R ladder network. Next, coming to the operating voltage of DAC. Generally, what we observed from up to now, all the operating voltage is plus 5 volts only with reference voltage. Only op amp is plus or minus 12 to plus or minus 15 volts. But here the DAC maintains range is plus 4.5 volts to plus 18 volts. Plus 4.5 volts to plus 18 volts. In between the 4.5 and 18 volts, we use either 5, 6, 12, whatever it may be available is there, or we required for the application, that much of supply we apply to the DAC. And next, cost. It is a low cost IC. And error is, what's the accuracy of this IC? How much accuracy we can we can taken from the DAC not 800 is plus or minus 1 LSB. Why we consider here plus or minus 1 LSB? Already we know error in the analog data. In the analog data, we observed the data. For example, we required plus 5 volts. We required plus 5 volts. What we get from the multimeter or equipment, similarly, it is equal to the plus 4.9 volts, 4.98 volts, like that we get. Or otherwise, plus 5.12 or 5.1 volts, like that. Is it not? So for our output, exact output is 5 volts. But what you get practically plus 4.9 plus 5.1. What is the error here? What is the accuracy of the data? What we get here? Plus or minus. Either plus 0.1, plus 0.1 or minus 0.1. Is it not? All of you understood ma? What is the error?
Yes, madam.
ఓకే, అంటే మనకి ఏదైనా కావాలి అనుకున్నది అంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా ఈ వాల్యూకి మనం ఫిక్స్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఆ వాల్యూ కాకుండా దానికి హై కానీ లో కానీ, అంటే ఎంత హై వస్తుంది ఎంత లో వస్తుంది అని చెప్పేదాన్ని స్పెసిఫిక్ గా వీ హావ్ టు క్యాల్కులేట్ యాజ్ అన్ ఎర్రర్. సో ఇక్కడ డిజిటల్ ఫామ్, ఇక్కడ మనం అనలాగ్ లో అయితే ప్లస్ ఆర్ మైనస్ 1.1 వోల్ట్స్ అని చెప్తున్నాం. కమింగ్ టు ద డిజిటల్ ఫామ్, డిజిటల్ డేటా, ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ 8-bit data. Coming to the digital, it is an 8-bit data. So 8-bit data, D0 to D7. D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. For this data, for this input digital data, I am giving 100,001. Here this digital data, in normally decimal data, what we get is this one 09. In hexadecimal also we get this data, this digital data in the hexadecimal 0.9H. Is it not? But for conversion of these analog data, we have error. For example, for this digital data, 2.6 volts. Analog example I am considering here. This is the digital data, this is the hexadecimal data, and after the conversion digital to analog data, we get output as 2.6 volts. 2.6 volts. Here, how to observe the error? How to be consideration the error as plus or minus 1 LSB means. For conversion 100,030,000. Here minus 1 is there, no? Here it is the 9. Sorry, 80. This is the 8. This is the 1. So 81. Hexadecimal data. అర్థమవుతుంది. మనం స్ప్లిట్ చేసుకుంటాం కదా కన్వర్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు. బైనరీ టు హెక్సా మనం కన్వర్షన్ చేయాలన్నప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాం, మనము స్ప్లిట్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో 8 and next this one is the 1. 81H. Followed, ma?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So for this hexadecimal data, based on the digital data, I am assuming here analog voltage 2.6 voltage. But for error, how to observe error here, plus or minus 1 LSB. So here, this is the 8 and this is the 0. So for this, we get hexadecimal data 80H. Here only the error is how much the difference here? Only 1. That is the LSB data. So that's why we observe this one as an error in terms of plus or minus 1 LSB. Here 2.55 volts. 2.55 volts. Like that we get. Next, it is a low power consumption. These are the features of the DAC 0800. Normal interfacing only 8051 port we selected for the D0 to D7 of the DAC. We connected the digital data, the digital input signal of the DAC, the digital input signal of the DAC that can be connected to the port 1 of the 8051. There is no specification of pins for the start of conversion, end of conversion, like as a ADC. So that's why directly we can apply the port lines. How many ports we required for the conversion takes place, that number of port lines we connected to the DAC directly. And plus 5 volts with reference ground for the particular ICs we applied commonly. Next, all the references, V plus reference, V minus references, we can apply to the DAC and 8051 also. And next, where we get the output of the DAC? At the 4th pin. At the 4th pin. From the 4th pin of the DAC, we get the output in terms of the current. In terms of the current. So DAC gives output. DAC gives output analog data in terms of the current. In terms of the current. So this current again we converted into voltage. Voltage that in earlier classes, first semester we observe AC in the AC voltage in the form of sine wave. When we apply the sine wave for the input, we collect output as square wave. The zero cross detector or square wave generator or some multi vibrators we get now. And next, by using the op amp also, we generate the square wave, ramp wave and spikes. Is it not? Integrator, differentiator of an op amp, we get the different types of the waveforms. Already we observed all these things. But here what we do now, here what we get as an current. As an current for proportional to the input of DAC, that current should be converted into voltage form. Current should be converted into voltage form. How? We need some current to voltage converter. We need some current to voltage converter. By using op amp, current follower. That means by following the current, we get the voltage, that circuit we draw at the output of an DAC, we get the waveform or voltage what we required as an output. We get at the 6th pin, that is the output of an op-amp. This is the circuit diagram. We generate the waveform or we convert digital data to analog also. This is the circuit only. Next, program. Program to generate the square wave. Okay, square wave, it consists only flip-flop, is it not? Set, reset like that. Based on the time duration, based on the clock pulse, we go through the just high, low, high, low, is it not? So we know this one first. For generating the square wave, just we need the time gap between the high and low. Time gap between the high and low. That means first we in low and it maintains some time. It maintains some time T1, T, and next it go to high. Here also it take some time T only, and next 0 time T. I am taking time T for the every pulse, either 0 or 1, same only. Then only we call it as a perfect square. Is it not? మనకి వీటన్నిటికీ కూడా సేమ్ ఉంటేనే టైం పీరియడ్ అనేది, ఈ లైన్ గ్యాప్ అనేది సేమ్ ఉంటేనే దాన్ని మనం ఏమంటాము, స్క్వేర్ వేవ్ అంటాం. We have some difference between that time. ఆ టైం డిలే లో కొంచెం డిఫరెన్స్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, we have to consider a rectangular wave. Is it not?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So first మనం ఏమనుకుంటున్నాము, ఒక రిజిస్టర్ నుంచి మనం పోర్ట్ కి పంపిస్తూ ఆ పోర్ట్ లో నుంచి మనకు వచ్చే అవుట్పుట్ వోల్టేజ్ అనేది ఏం కావాలి, వేవ్ ఫామ్ రూపంలో రావాలి. సో ఆ వేవ్ ఫామ్ ని మనం ఏం తీసుకుంటున్నాము, ఫస్ట్ 0 అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ 1. అంటే ఆల్ ద పోర్ట్స్, ఏవైతే పోర్ట్స్ మనం పంపిస్తూ ఉన్నామో ఆ పోర్ట్స్ నుంచి పంపిస్తున్న లైన్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఏమై ఉండాలి, ఒకసారి 0 కావాలి, ఒకసారి హై కావాలి. ఇస్ ఇట్ నాట్? సో మూవ్ a, #0 ff. 0 here only we have to mention, but there is no consideration of 0. Just we given value here ff. ff మాత్రమే ఇవ్వాలని మన ఉద్దేశం అక్కడ. అది ఎలా ఇస్తున్నాం మనము, డేటా పర్పసా, అడ్రస్ పర్పసా? దట్ షుడ్ బి మెన్షన్డ్ బై హ్యాష్ సింబల్. దట్ షుడ్ బి మెన్షన్డ్ బై హ్యాష్ సింబల్. సో that's why we use #0 #0 ffh. That means we want the data ff can be moved into a register. ff can be moved into a register. It is an hexadecimal data. Next, just we store the data in the A register, but we don't we just do the problem in the registers, no, because of it must and should be what the data we taken either in the registers, whatever it may be, that can be moved into that can be transferred, that can be communicated to the another IC, that is the DAC. Is it not? For that purpose we need some port lines. How many port lines here we required? 8 lines, because of 8-bit DAC. So that's why 8-bit lines we need. So that's why we consider a port 1. Port 1. Next, when we consider the port 1, connected port 1 of microcontroller to the DAC not 800, that lines, that bus, the data bus will be developed between the 8051 and DAC. From that, what already we stored in the A register, what already the data which is stored in the A register that can be moved into the port 1. Then automatically the port 1 already connected to the DAC. So that's why this port, this data, port 1 data must and should transfer to the DAC. So that's why port 1 comma A. Port 1 is equals to A. What's the data present in A register that can be moved into the P1? For this, what you get as an output? P1 is equals to FF. P1 is equals to FF. All of you understood me up to this line?
Yes, madam.
Yes. So here first we given the FF. FF means 1. FF means 1. 1 I am maintaining. From the port high. So high lane will be obtained as an output. Next, call delay. Call delay means how much space, how much pulse we require, how much clock we have to maintain here, that we have to given in terms of delay. First it is high here. It is high here. And next maintenance high up to at what time it maintain? The duration of clock pulse as a high position. Duration of clock pulse as a high position must and should we have to mention. For that purpose, that is the call delay. We used here call delay. So I am using here call delay program. L call delay. L call delay. When you call delay, the delay program will be executed. And next, after the delay, coming to the after the delay, what we require now? It goes to 0. It goes to 0. For the 0, again A is equals to, again A is equals to 00H. Changed by 00H value. And next, again this value of port A that can be moved into the port 1. Into the port 1. So that's why from that port only, it connected to DAC, it communicates with the DAC. So that's why we get the low signal. High signal, low signal. Next, again for maintaining the duration of the low signal also, we need some delay. So that's why we call the L call delay. L call delay. 2 times we required. So that's why for the high pulse, we maintain the duration here. For the low pulse, we maintain the duration of the clock pulse. We call a L call delay. Here delay is the subroutine. Delay is the sub-function. This is the main program. Main program. L call is the delay is the sub-function. Next. That's it. We require that's it only. So that's why again what will happen here? Yes, jump here. So that's why it jumps to the here at the starting position. Again, A is equals to FF. That will be given to the port A. That will be given to the port A. And next it will be low, delay. Like that the square wave will be generated. Okay, coming to the delay. What is meant by delay? Delay means gap. Some gap, some time will be passed. How we observe the time? There is no particular operation we observe, but the time will be passed through the execution of instructions. అంటే మనం అక్కడ టైం డిలే అనగానే డిలే అంటే ఒక ఫంక్షనింగ్ లాగా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాం ఇక్కడ. బట్ కానీ డిలే అనేది ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ కాదు మనకు. డిలేకి మనం ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి. డిలే ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి అంటే ఏమి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు కాసేపు ఆగండి అమ్మా, ఉండండి ఇది చూద్దాము అనేంత వరకు ఏం చేస్తారు? మీరు చూస్తూ ఉంటారు. బట్ కానీ అక్కడ చూస్తున్నంత సేపు మనకి ఏమైనా అవుట్పుట్ ఫంక్షన్ కనిపిస్తుందా? లేదు. కానీ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నట్లు? వర్కింగ్ లోనే ఉన్నట్లు. ఏం వర్క్ చేస్తున్నట్లు? చూస్తూ ఉన్నట్లు. All of you followed, ma?
Yes, madam.
Okay. కొంచెం డిలే, ఆ డిలేలో మనం చూస్తూ ఉన్నాము అన్నంటే మనకి అవుట్పుట్ ఇక్కడ ఎదుటి వాళ్ళకి చూసేటప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు మనము అది వర్క్ లోపల ఏం చేస్తా ఉంది? డిలే చేస్తా ఉంది. ఆ డిలే ఫంక్షన్ చేస్తూ ఉంది. అట్లని మైక్రో కంట్రోలర్ వర్క్ చేయకుండా పోలేదు, వర్కింగ్ లోనే ఉంది. ఆ వర్కింగ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము అంటే ఆ వర్కింగ్ ని మనం డిలే కోసం కావాలనుకుంటున్నాం కాబట్టి జస్ట్ ఒక రిజిస్టర్ లో డేటాను స్టోర్ చేస్తున్నాం బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద డిలే. మనకి ఎంత డిలే కావాలో దాన్ని మెన్షన్ చేసుకొని దాని బేస్డ్ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాము? ఒక రిజిస్టర్ లో డేటాని ఇస్తున్నాం, ఎఫ్ఎఫ్ అనే డేటాని ఇస్తున్నాం. అంటే R3 లో ఏమైంటాయి? ఆల్ వన్స్. R3 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఆల్ వన్స్. నెక్స్ట్ R3 DJNZ. DJNZ. Anyone explain ma what is the operation of DJNZ? ఎవరైనా చెప్పండి DJNZ అనే ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ అంటే ఏం చేస్తుంది? DJNZ. Decrement. D means decrement. Jump with non-zero. Jump with non-zero. Decrement. First it decrements. R3 FF now. FF minus 1. FF minus 1. That means FE. FF అనేది ఏమవుతుంది మనకు? FE అవుతుంది. R3 is equals to FF first. Again when we give the instruction as an DJNZ. DJNZ. First decrement takes place. First decrement takes place means R3 becomes what? R3 is equals to FE. FE. So is it non-zero or 0-1? Non-zero data. It is a non-zero data. When it is non-zero data, it takes jump. It takes jump. It takes jump. Where it takes jump? Delay program. Loop. Here loop is given, no? So that's why loop. Again loop here only. For this instruction only we give the address loop. That means -1, -1, -1 takes place. FF minus 1, again FE minus 1, like that up to non-zero, up to 0, 0. From we get FF2 we get 0, 0. The loop will be continuous, takes place. When it is 0, 0, after the from FF2 0, 0, decrement takes place. FF2 0, 0, decrement takes place. It takes completion of this loop. The iteration will be terminated. Terminates to return. Terminates to return. అర్థమైందమ్మా? ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఇంకొకసారి చెప్పాలనా? జస్ట్ సింపుల్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. మనం ఫస్ట్ 0 అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ హై వాల్యూనే ఏమంటున్నాం ఇక్కడ? FF అని చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం 01 01 01. For maintenance of 0, first we given the data 0 or starting from FF, we given FF to the A resistor, and from the A resistor we send the data to the port 1 and we maintain the delay by using the instruction LCall delay, by using the LCall long call, absolute call delay. And next it maintains sometimes 00 by using the resistor A sent to the port 1 of microcontroller, and it maintains also sometime, so that's why it maintains 0 what we mentioned in the delay, that much of time it takes, and it maintains 0 continuously. And next, yes, jump here, continuous, the process is going on. Coming to the delay means it's nothing but the operation we have to maintain the delay, just decrement or increment. We maintain delay like this also, 0 0, we take a 0 0, and from 0 0 to FF 23, whatever it may be, how much delay we require, that we have to consider here. Either increment process or decrement process we write for delay. And next, return to the main program. It is a sub program now, so that's why after the delay it must be returned to the next iteration of the main program. Like this we write the simple program to generate the square wave by using the DAC interfacing with the 8051. Am I clear, ma'am?
Yes, madam.
Is there any doubts? Ask me. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి, చెప్తాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇంకా వేవ్స్ మనం చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. దిస్ ఈస్ ద సింప్లెస్ట్ వేవ్. ఆల్రెడీ వి నో ద ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఎలా రాసుకుంటాము, ఎలా తీసుకుంటాము అన్నటువన్నీ కూడా మనము ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ సెట్ లో చూసున్నాం.